It's just getting old. I mean, like you said, I was complaining earlier, and I'm about to complain about it again.
Do it.
I feel like coffee just, like, fucks me now that I'm 30.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, when I was 22, I would just have, like, cold brew all day and be like, I'm getting into coffee. This is delicious.
Yeah.
I feel nothing but delicious coffee flavor in my body. And now I have, like, a sip of coffee, just regular coffee, on a slightly empty stomach, and I'm like, well, I guess this is what fucking speed feels like, because I'm lit for the next 7 hours. I'm vibrating, and it's like,
oh no.
how did I drink more coffee and become like lower tolerance
Yeah, I don't know.
than if I just never had coffee before and then finally had a sip at 30?
I have no idea. It doesn't make sense because I have kind of like the same experience. So I can't help you, honey. Now I'm at the point where I can't even stand like normal levels of caffeine in coffee. Like when I have my coffee in the morning, it's half calf. Like I have to do a scoop of decaf and a scoop of regular just so I can fucking not have a panic attack at 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I'll be at work and they'll be like, so many people function off of caffeine.
Oh,
and they're like,
too many
first
people.
thing in the morning, got my coffee. Hey, Eddie, do you want coffee? We got some. I'm like, no.
I really don't feel like ruining my day, Janet. Thanks
I
for
can't.
the offer, though.
I already hate being here to begin with.
Oh
I
my
can't
God.
imagine also having a panic attack for the 6 hours I'm here on top of the just consuming fucking anxiety I already have.
Uh-huh.
It's just ridiculous.
Yeah,
but
that was-
people are so good at it.
Oh, it's because they're addicted.
I guess.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's my mom. She drinks minimum 2 cups of coffee before she even showers in the morning.
My God.
And they're like strong caffeine. Like she has like the instant death by coffee
Oh my Lord.
stuff. And she does that some days where she'll just like do that and then a normal cup of coffee on top of it.
That would just have me, I would be on like the fucking Twitter headlines.
I'd be throwing up.
Here's the audio of this man's freak out as he calls the police.
Yep.
I'd be like, guys, I think I'm in the clouds. I'm fucking ascending and I need someone to bring me back to
no.
Earth. They're like, sir, what's going on?
Oh no.
I can see Jesus right now. And he's telling me to go back, but I don't want to right now.
I don't want to.
I got work in 2 minutes.
Oh God, yeah. That was fun driving to work the other day for me because I was just, normal commute, not heavy traffic. I just got to like a certain point in my drive and my heart just like skyrocketed. I was like, why is my heart beating so fast right now? I'm not stressed. I'm not over caffeinated. I'm fine. Like I know this route. I'm not anxious about it. But my heart was just like, you just ran 3 miles. I'm like, no. Why? I was gonna have a good day, and my fucking body just said, nope, you're not actually.
It's a lot of fun when you're just having a good day and all of a sudden your body's like, hey, guess what? You're about to have one of the worst 2 hours of your life for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Jess, you know what? Gotta remind you of your morality.
Mortality?
Both of them.
Oh.
Gotta have you
Cover all
questioning,
your bases.
how do you feel about this?
Let's have an existential crisis at 6:30 a.m. Like, let's do it.
Yeah, and then you have to work for 6 to 8 hours.
I feel like I'm pretty ungrateful for my life.
Oh, yeah? You know what they say, if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life.
Well, I'm working a lot right now.
I tell you, I've been working for 30 years. Every single day.
No, you have not.
What do you mean I haven't?
You've not been working for
I've been
30
working.
years.
Haven't loved what I've done for 30 years.
God in heaven. Oof.
Welcome back, everyone, one and all, to the Sho-Dependent podcast. It is the podcast that exposes our codependent tendencies with the things that we love. how they shaped us into who we are today, and whether or not that relationship has changed. The man whose voice is communicating to you right now, his name is Eddie. And as always, he is here to try and entertain you, get a little nervous about it, and hope he's doing a good job. And then maybe one person will text him and say, hey, that's a pretty good episode.
It may be me.
Yeah. And then I'll think, okay. Well, at least they kind of thought it was kind of funny. And the other voice, who you just heard laughing along, is belonging to, that was a weird sentence, belongs to.
Kayla. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hello there.
How y'all doing?
Hope you're having a good day.
Are you enjoying the spookiness that has been occurring?
It's spooky. The trees are changing color. It's getting cooler.
It's 5 degrees cooler than it was in the summer.
And now, your anxiety is on brand.
Ooh.
Before it was an issue. Now you're just sticking with the theme.
I forgot what we were doing. Ah, yes. I remember now.
Recording a podcast.
Wait a minute. I'm second guessing everything I'm doing right now.
Why did you have coffee today?
I need to
that was the worst mistake you made.
We are here today to talk to you about the Saw franchise. And I'm going to say we're also going to talk about Spiral because I know, and most of you know, that it is part of the Saw franchise. But some people, as I've come to find out, think that it's not. So we're going to talk about Saw, 8 films, plus Spiral, what we call the 9th film in the Saw franchise. It's a lot to get through. We're going to do it, and it's going to be a great time. So, Kayla, how you feel about it?
I feel good.
Yeah, you ready?
I like it. I like these movies.
Yeah?
Yeah, so I'm excited to talk about them.
All right, well, why don't you start us off with our meet cute and tell us, where did you meet Saw?
Oh, I met Saw in a back alley. I did not have my mace on me, and thank God he did not want to mug me. So that was a close call. No, for me, Saw was always a big bad in my mind because every time I went to like our local movie store, you know, back when we had VHSs, I would see the Saw films like in a line on a shelf, and it was always like the scariest covers to me because it was just like flesh and blood, and it just looked too much, like too much. I could not handle it. Yeah, I was always afraid to watch movies like this ever since I was like pity invited to a Halloween party in 6th grade. Yeah, I said pity invited. I know I was not supposed to be there, but I was in a group project with like the most popular girl in our class, and her mom, I know her mom felt bad for me because I was a fucking loser. So she's like, oh, come on, honey. Just invite her. Be a good person. And so
yeah, take pity on that loser over there. Look at her, how pathetic she is. Those fucking glasses.
Those fucking glasses and that total lack of confidence. Yeah, so I got invited to a Halloween party, dressed up as an M&M. Just, everybody else is like a cute insect. Like, oh, I'm a butterfly. I'm a ladybug. Well, I was a fat M&M. I was the yellow M&M. And I wore a top hat and gloves, and I stuffed myself with newspaper. And I crinkled when I walked.
That's fun, though.
Yeah, I almost didn't go to the party, though, because...
Sounds like you should not have.
No. I walked up and knocked on the door. They let me in, and I swear it was the music from Saw was playing when I entered the house, because all around me were these Halloween decorations of dismembered body parts hanging from the ceiling on chains.
They were doing it right.
They really did a good job. And like in retrospect, the theming was immaculate. I did not appreciate it. I almost completely pulled a 180 and got out of there. But I was like, no, this is my one chance to be cool. So I gotta stick it out. And then I was still afraid for, I don't know, 20 more years.
My God.
Yeah. Yeah, I was a scaredy cat. I got over it, and at the spry young age of 25, I finally said, you know what? I'm ready to watch Saw. And Eddie was here for me, and we watched it together. And boy, oh boy, was I pleasantly surprised. I was very proud of myself. And my ability to not only watch these movies, but at the time to laugh at the nonsense happening in front of me. And yeah, these films definitely showed me that I have matured from the scared little girl who couldn't stand being near Halloween decorations to a woman who now actively seeks out the macabre. I like these films.
Oh, a little bit of growth, huh?
Mm-hmm. Very, very, very little.
Yeah,
But
well,
it's still measurable.
well, we love to hear it. You know, I'm sure everyone loves a good coming of age story, being able to confront your demons. For me, you know, 2006, it was an interesting year for me, I think.
Do you remember anything from 2006?
I remember I was 15,
Oh.
so I was kind of starting to become an adult. Or should I say, adult responsibilities were starting to be thrust upon me. Driver's license coming up, had to do the whole, 6 months before, you gotta start ramping up. Like, just let me go take the test, either pass or fail. More responsibilities at school, you know what it is. But as previously stated on the podcast, 2005 was an awakening for me in terms of finally enjoying horror.
Yay.
Resident Evil 4 opened my eyes to just how good horror could be. This meant that young Eddie was finally open to the idea of watching horror movies in a movie theater.
Oof. That is brave.
I know. Saw 3 was the first film in the franchise that I was willing to watch. I went with a few buds. I can't remember exactly who it was, but, this being high school for me, it was probably my friends in, freshman year of high school. So, if any of y'all are listening and you remember going with me, hey, shouts out to you. You were, my first horror movie buds there.
How romantic.
Yeah, it was a bit nerve-wracking, and I remember thinking, can I handle this? That fear of, what if I can't handle this? I can't just leave this theater. I'm 15. Everyone will make fun of me. I won't ever be able to live this down.
Aww.
Luckily for young Eddie, the movie really didn't hit that hard because, I'll say this right now, the Saw franchise really isn't like scary movies.
Oh no.
It was a little weird coming into the franchise in the third installment.
You're like, wait a minute, what's going on here?
These movies very much assume that I knew more than I did. It was like, you've seen the first two, right?
Oh, you know what's going on.
But it was funny for me because, I made jokes like, yeah, I know who that guy is. I was a comedic genius at the time. Some of my friends had seen the previous films and they came out thinking it kind of sucked. But I actually liked it a lot. I thought the story was cool and that the traps were metal as hell. Before watching this one, I had seen the commercials, but I was always like, that looks scary, let me ignore this. Or I would frantically try and change the channel if it was a little bit too late at night. And I was like, I can't go to sleep with this Saw commercial in my mind.
Where are the cartoons? Give me the cartoons, please.
After watching, though, I didn't do much else, to be honest. I didn't fully watch any of the other films in the franchise until Kayla and I watched them all in 2020. However, I had watched large portions of them through clips on the internet, and I knew most of the twists, and just how ridiculous it got. I guess you could describe my initial relationship with Saw as just a quick one-night affair.
Oh, you slut.
Just had
You harlot.
just one cool night together, then after that it was like looks from afar.
Ooh.
I'm happy I waited to watch them all at once, though. Oh, and just in case anyone's wondering, Spiral is amazing.
This is our getting to know each other segment. We're going to recap very briefly the Saw franchise. And we're just going to give you a little taste of the flavors that you can expect within these lovely films.
John Kramer was a rather menacing looking fellow, but a nice man. Problem is, he got the cancer. His baby was killed in the womb when his wife got injured, so this made him want a little revenge. On whom, you may ask? Oh, just anyone he deems to be wasting their life and or hurting others. The Jigsaw Killer is born. In the first, we get introduced, get all the backstory, and watch Wesley from The Princess Bride cut his leg off to escape. In Saw 2, the trap gets bigger, and we see that Jigsaw has an apprentice. Donnie Wahlberg is an indecisive cop who ends up getting trapped in the same room as the guys in the first. He failed miserably. For Saw 3, we now turn to a grieving man whose kid was killed and who just needs to get over it.
Jesus Christ.
Again, Jigsaw deems his grief as unnecessary. So the single person going through a series of traps is born. Along with this, Jigsaw is dying. He gets surgery and his apprentice proves she sucks and everyone dies.
In the fourth, it's revealed a whole new character has been there from the start. And guess what? He's been with Jigsaw the whole time. Donnie is still alive, only to be swiftly killed via ice blocks because the cops just can't listen to directions. We're halfway there, guys. For Saw 5, our boy Hoffman is fully in charge. He frames the FBI guy, Strom, for the murders while also testing the biggest group of selfish idiots. Ugh, they are obnoxious. Saw 6 sees Hoffman tested by Jigsaw's wife, Jill, in Jigsaw's final will trap. He's taking on the healthcare system. At this point, the jig is up, and Hoffman almost dies, but he's too strong.
After this, the studio tried to keep things fresh by releasing Saw 3D, also known later as Saw the Final Chapter, which it wasn't, or just Saw 7. We somehow get even more backstory about John, who has been dead now for 4 films. A self-help guy who lied about being in a jigsaw trap gets put in a jigsaw trap, and it does not go well for him. Who would have guessed? Elsewhere, Hoffman is finally taken out by, you guessed it, another one of Jigsaw's secret apprentices, Wesley, actual name Dr. Gordon, who somehow has been helping Jigsaw since like the middle of the first one. This twist makes the least sense, but it's fun. In the final film, Jigsaw, kinda Saw 8, and again, definitely not the final film, we go way back to see Jigsaw's first trap, while also watching a trap go on that somehow happens the exact same way. I don't know, it was confusing, but again, still fun. It ends with Jigsaw showing mercy to one of the players, whom he decides at the last second doesn't deserve to die. Instead, he turns him into yet another, but somehow the very first apprentice he ever had that we never see again.
Oof, sorry, it's just, we're stretching so much. Oof. You know, it's a lot of stretching in these plot lines, so a little uncomfortable. Go ahead, keep going.
Okay. Lastly, Chris Rocks brings us a fresher take on Saw with the release of Spiral. It's a great time watching cops who definitely deserve to die get put into traps and die.
Yay!
The Jigsaw copycat is revealed, and everyone has a great time listening to a rap song, sung to the beat of the Saw theme, and we have 21 Savage calling us pussies, and that's how Saw ends.
For now.
Ooh. Now that we have gotten to know the Saw franchise just a little bit, and to be honest, do we really know the Saw franchise?
I don't know if we could comfortably say we do know it.
I will neither confirm nor deny knowing Saw, but now,
oh dear,
it's definitely time to go steady and really just, get into it with Saw. Find out what makes you tick, John Kramer. What sins have you committed? Have you murdered anyone?
No.
You say you haven't.
No. I've never killed anybody.
So let's just talk about, and again, let me remind you, 9 films.
9. As of right now. I guarantee there's going to be another one.
I hope so.
In the next 5 years. I hope there's another one.
Well, let's talk about 9 films all at once.
That sounds like a panic attack waiting to happen.
We're gonna talk about each film, and then I'm gonna overlay all of the audio together, so it's 9 audios just going at once. Are you ready?
Yep. No, I'm definitely not. And we're not going to do that because just the concept of that makes me itchy. So we're not going to do that at all.
That's like a saw trap in and of itself.
Audio torture?
It's just the audio room.
Ooh, that sounds miserable. Which is worst, overstimulation or no stimulation?
I think apparently no stimulation is
Yeah,
worse.
because that's when people start hallucinating, right?
Yeah, which is fucking wild.
Horrifying. The human mind is too powerful.
And also dumb as shit.
Oh, we reptile brains.
Nothing's happening. I'm gonna start freaking out.
Yeah, absolute silence should not exist.
Anyways.
Moving forward.
Saw. The entire premise of Saw is just fucking fun.
You're gonna use the word fun?
Oh, yeah.
Fun,
the premise of Saw?
Fun.
I absolutely love how ridiculous it gets. You can't tell me that all the twists and turns is not solely defined as fun. The rapid editing.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh,
Come on
That's
now.
fair. That's fair. Still, the adjective fun seems insensitive.
What would you call it instead?
Amusing, maybe? I don't know.
Amusing and fun are synonyms in my mind.
Tomato, I suppose. All right, fine. We'll go with fun. It's fun.
Well, yeah, it is. I mean, we get rapid editing. We speed up. Like, every single time someone's in one of the traps, they always, like, show them, like, throwing their head around.
Mm-hmm.
And then the camera's doing, like, a fucking 900 around them. And, like,
900.
we see their head, like, doing that weird, like, rapid glitching thing that they always do on, like...
James Wan.
Yeah, they always do on, like, monsters where it's like, oh, they're moving really fast. It's kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
But they just do that with every victim in every single one of these traps. And it's just, like, you see it the first time and you're like, this is a little weird.
Interesting choice.
And then by Saw 7, you're like, all right.
I know what you're doing here.
He's doing the thing again.
Yep. Oh, this is the thing they do in Saw.
Yeah, it's just like the style of Saw I fucking love.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
It's absolutely ridiculous. And it's so, like, of its time. Like, it's just such an early thousands look. I love it.
Mm-hmm. It's like a fucking, what is it, dodecahedron?
I didn't understand a single thing that just left your mouth.
What is a dodecahedron? It's like a...
What is that?
It's like a multi-sided shape. I want to say it's like 100 sides, but that's probably wrong.
Like our die that we have?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's just all edge is what I'm trying to say.
Jesus Christ.
Let me tell you one thing right now. And it's funny because we love this franchise. I completely forgot why his name is Jigsaw. It's weird because it's called Saw, right?
Yeah.
And you're just like, okay, he's the Jigsaw killer. You fucking forget why he's called that after the first movie. Mm-hmm. Watching the first movie again, they fucking say that he's called the Jigsaw killer because he just cuts jigsaw pieces out of his victims' bodies.
Like, why?
And then it's just like vaguely brought up in like the 6th one after that.
Yeah. He's got like 5 gimmicks. Come on, John, just pick one.
He needs to reinvent himself.
Every 2 minutes? Like,
he's
come
the
on.
fucking Mick Foley of the horror franchise. He's always
Don't
reinventing
bring Socko
himself.
into this.
Yeah, or like Matt Hardy. He's just always changing his gimmick with the times. He's got to be fresh. He said this is getting stale.
No. John, this is too much. Yeah, it's funny because, like, that's why his name is Jigsaw. But you totally forget about the pieces. And it's like, what's the purpose of the pieces? Are we going to make a giant flesh puzzle? Like, what the hell?
Could you imagine?
Ugh.
Oh, what if he does that weird thing where, I made a picture of Anakin Skywalker with fucking Rubik's Cubes.
But
he
it's
does,
human
like,
flesh.
Yeah, that's probably his big reveal. If they didn't figure out who he was.
Is he going to do a mural of Jill? Like, who is it going to be?
What I was going to say is, I mean, he got found out immediately. It was like within a year, I feel. Who it was.
But they couldn't catch him.
No, but they knew who he was.
Yeah.
I think the big reveal was probably like, it's my face made out of the flesh of my victims. And it's like, guess what? It's John. And then everyone like turns around and he's just like in the back drinking a Dr. Pepper.
Oh
He's
my
like,
God.
Pretty good, huh?
Okay, I guess.
Cuff me.
He's always so nonchalant.
Oh, this guy doesn't give a shit about anything. He does and he doesn't.
Yeah, it's weird.
He like really cares that he's about to die. And he also like, no one could be more ready to die.
Oh, he's like, his
Kramer.
fuck it meter is at max. Like,
yeah, it's fucking insane. But before we just talk about this man who, John Kramer is his name, and we're about to dedicate a whole section to him, let me say this. Another style choice is his apprentices wear pig masks. We'll talk about this more on Spiral because it's never explained why.
No, not at all.
And it doesn't make any fucking sense until Spiral.
No.
Which is weird. He uses tape recorders, which, Kayla, what did you say?
I said that John, like, single-handedly kept the mini tape recorder business afloat, like, in the late aughts.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever seen a mini tape recorder? I don't think I ever have in person.
No, because John Kramer bought them all up.
That asshole. I could have my own mini tape recorder.
Oh, that'd be so much fun. Just leave little tapes.
Note to self. Buy milk.
Hello, self.
Oh, no.
I want to play a game.
No.
Last night you said fuck it and didn't put your contacts away in the right spot. I've hidden them somewhere in the house.
No. You were also blackout drunk and have no memory of this.
Do you want to get to work on time?
Do you want to see?
I want to see if you can do this.
You got him, John. Got him.
You have 30 minutes to get to work.
No!
Not only that, I love that literally, I don't know what city this franchise takes place in, but every Saw film just shows you a little bit more of this is the seediest city that has ever existed. Like, even the nicest hotels in this
They're
franchise
still grimy.
are the dirtiest hotels you'll ever see.
Yeah, I think they literally were just like, color scheme for Saw. We're going to go muted peeling wallpaper, and then we're going to go over it with human shit. Every room filthy.
All right, get Paul in here.
It's too clean.
Where's Paul at? He's really good at painting with shit.
Ugh. Is Paul a monkey?
Nah, he's just a weird dude.
Oh, well, good for Paul. At least he's employed.
Yeah, just barely. He works for tips. Nah, he does this for the love of the game. He's a volunteer.
Oh, boy.
Last thing before we get to John. The first film is light on gore, to be honest. So right here, I think it would behoove us to talk about this whole
Behoove. Are we horses?
gore porn idea. Because in
Yeah.
the first one, very minimal blood.
Yeah.
The whole, like, big thing that everyone knows that Wesley, Dr. Gordon, saws his leg off. We see him do, like, one slice, and then the rest happens off camera. And then he just, like, has his foot cut off. It's like, where did this idea... I mean, obviously it's in the later ones. But this movie was, like, immediately labeled gore porn. And it's, like, some of the lightest gore in any horror movie I've seen.
Yeah, and that was something that like kept me away from these films for a really long time because I had always heard the terminology gore porn surrounding the Saw franchise, and I was like, I don't think that's something I would enjoy. And then upon watching the films, I was like, this isn't true at all. Like, yeah, there's gore and a lot of like torturous situations, but it's really not as intense as it's been made out to be. Which is why I was able to bear watching these films, because, like, if it's something that's just there to be disgusting for absolutely no reason, I'm not interested in it. But there is a plot that drives a lot of these actions, so that's what keeps it afloat, in my opinion. So.
Oh, absolutely. It's not hostile. It's not like the Human Centipede, where it's just like, let me be gratuitous and show how fucking edgy I could be.
Yeah, it's not trying to do, like, a gross out factor.
No.
It's gross, don't get me wrong, but it's not, like...
Yeah, I don't know.
To the point that it's unwatchable.
Right. And the big twist at the end of the first one, I think, is one of the most, legendary twists in film horror history, because I just think it's so effective. If you don't know what it is, I mean, do we put a spoiler alert real quick, even though we're going to spoil everything anyways?
I mean, this film is like 20 years old, so I think it's fair game.
Right. I'll just say, if you go into it not knowing what it is, when you find out at the end, because John Kramer, he's supposedly dead in the middle of the room, and at the end, when everything seems lost, this fucking body just stands up in the middle of the room. The theme is on full blast. Adam, one of the two guys who was trapped in the room, is just like mouth agape. Is this a fucking zombie? And then Kramer just like takes off a skull cap. He didn't actually shoot himself in the head. He just looks down at him and is just like, hey. And then just walks out and just like...
Poor Adam. Poor Adam.
Yeah, we'll get to it, but Adam didn't deserve none of this. And then Kramer just walks out and it's like, holy shit. That was... I didn't see that coming at all.
This man's another breed.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
It's just... I don't know. I think it's dope. Like, it's one of those moments where... people always say, like, what movie do you wish you could watch again or experience the first time?
Yeah, for the first time.
I think that one's definitely worth it. So let's talk about John Kramer, the genius, the mastermind, Jigsaw himself.
Daddy J.
Talk about the style.
Nobody calls him that.
Jesus Christ. Daddy
I mean,
J.
I call him that. I don't know.
I mean, you can.
He's got some daddy energy. I don't know what it is.
He wishes he was a daddy.
Oh my God. That's so mean.
Yeah, that's right, Jigsaw.
I'm literally defending a murderer. It's fine.
Nah, he never killed anyone.
Ugh.
You want to talk about his style?
This man is icy. Like
Okay.
So Daddy J, he's just got style for days, man. He said, I am a supervillain. I'm gonna wear the black cloak with the red trim on the inside. And I have to endorse it because he looks great. He's good at what he does, and he's never killed anybody. So how could you not, Stan?
I absolutely love just how ridiculous that statement is because he says it multiple times.
Oh, yes. And we constantly say that. I don't know why we say it all the time, but we do.
Because it's ridiculous. He says, I never killed anyone. First of all, in the first one, the cop should have just shot this man.
Yeah, there was a very clear opening where they could have just killed him and ended this all.
Like, to be honest, obviously I don't condone police shooting people just willy-nilly, especially not IRL. But in this film, like, we definitely know that this man is insane, that he's definitely confirmed murdering people in horrific ways. So you just, hit him with one, you're good. John also, like, fucking Assassin's Creed hidden blades a guy in the throat and almost kills him.
It makes sense for him to have a hidden blade, though.
Yeah, but he's like, his big thing is, like, he never killed anyone, but you almost fucking did.
It's self-defense. It's different.
Yeah, but what if he did kill him? Would he say, I've killed one person?
Maybe. Change the slogan. I have to send back all my merch and say, I've killed one man.
I've killed one man, which is also kind of scary.
Yeah.
But
he could have got a teardrop tattoo.
Let me tell you this. In the real world, IRL, John, you'd definitely be found guilty for all these murders. Because
Absolutely.
putting someone in a situation where they can die is, its own classification of a crime. And it's definitely considered murder if you're directly responsible for it. You fucking killed a lot of people, John. Don't tell me this, like, choice thing. Like, oh, well, they could have got out. I made it almost impossible.
It's not murder, it's at least mutilation.
A little manslaughter. It's just hilarious. It's comical. To see this man put someone in like a fucking barbed wire trap where their intestines get cut out of their body, and then he turns around and be like, yup, I did a good thing here today.
I did not kill him. He killed himself.
Guess he didn't want to live. All right, next one.
What a weak piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's... oh, John. You complex man, you.
And it's also that, he's such a hypocrite.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Because in Saw 3, he puts a man through a series of traps, the big trap, the one-person trap, and it's all pretty much to show him, like, hey, you not getting over your dead son is a bad thing, like, you need to move on. But then in the later films, it's revealed that John Kramer, part of his fucking...
origin story
is that his unborn child was killed in the womb when his wife gets like a door pushed on her stomach, and that like drives him over the edge. Like, John, can you put yourself in this trap?
Yeah, honestly.
God, what if he did? What if he put himself through like 7 traps and he got out and it was like, he's like, I'm Jesus, I've made it through my trials and tribulations.
Yeah, but that's not fair because he made his own trap.
What if he got an apprentice to do it and then he made it through it? That'd be kind of sick. At least he would like walk the walk, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess his trap was the car accident where he tried to kill himself.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he crawled from the wreckage. That was his
another one of
the trap.
Yeah, another one of his big, like, what is it? Sayings?
Mm-hmm.
Is that, only those who want to live will survive. Like, if you don't want to live, if you're not supposed to die, you'll make it.
Yeah.
So he tries to kill himself with a car accident, and he survives, and he's like, well, I guess I just got to start killing other people.
Yep, that's a totally typical, normal thought process, John.
Yeah, you know how that happens, right?
Another weird thing about John is that, like, apparently he is omniscient and, like, omnipresent. He is a god because you would have to be a literal god to be able to plan all of this shit ahead of time as far in advance as he did. Like, it's pretty much, like, decades ahead.
Yeah, it's fucking preposterous.
It makes absolutely no sense at all that he could even potentially do one trap a year in advance, let alone like 7 traps over the course of a decade.
Yeah, and just assume that like all these people won't die naturally out in the world, and everyone's gonna be in the perfect spot, and like all these people are like gonna do the exact. And he and one of them again, because they love just like adding lines that make it like, he's been planning this for a while.
He's got a good point. He's got a good point.
He says like, oh, if you can anticipate what humans do, then you pretty much never have to guess. It's like, motherfucker, You do not get to just,
Mm-mm.
that's not real.
Oh, I just remembered what his job is. He's like he's like a psychologist, right? He like
Is he?
he's a scientist or something. He like studies human behavior.
Really?
And I think that's how he ended up meeting Jill, was because she works at a health clinic that helps addicts. And so he was just like, he just knows the human psyche so well. He's able to fucking not kill them,
Nah.
but kill them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. He fucking dies in the third one. And then
But does he though?
we get like flashbacks of his life before death for the next 4 or 5 films. Dude.
Shout out to Tobin Bell,
Oh, yeah.
the actor that plays
The goat.
him. I love him.
And I mean, that's the thing. Because of Tobin Bell, he really is fucking Daddy J, you know?
Daddy
He's
J.
just like, I fucking love this guy.
He's so likable because he
Look at-
doesn't like have a scary face, I don't think.
No.
He just looks like a nice older man.
Just like,
He
look
looks
at
like
this
he
guy.
could be like your great uncle or something. Like, I don't know.
Uh-huh. He just had a man blow his own head off. But look at his face.
Aw,
The
look
guy
at
looks
his
like a nice guy.
cutie.
Look at him. He just wants a little health care.
Yeah,
He
don't
just
we
wants
all?
people to be taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can't help but love the guy. And let me tell you this. Jigsaw has always been down for the fight against healthcare and the justice systems. So at this point in 2021, I mean, we have no choice but to stand.
Oh, yeah, he represents everything millennials need and want.
Honestly, like he's pretty much, he should be the figurehead for the future. You know, we can
Jigsaw 2024.
we can get past all the. I mean, he never killed anyone, so it's fine. It's not like he did anything wrong.
He's never been arrested.
No, never.
No, he's fine.
No, he died. It's fine. You know, he's a martyr for the cause, if anything.
Honestly.
He believes that fighting for your life makes you want to live, but also what Kayla and I talked about is, because this is his huge premise. I have cancer. I love life. This is so unfair that, like, I have to die.
Mm-hmm.
And then I look around and I see people wasting their life, which a lot of people have this thought, right? You know?
Yeah.
Like, especially, you know, people look at, like, homeless people or addicts or, like, anything, or, like, fat people. I don't know. Is there a better way to say that?
No.
Overweight people?
No, it's fine.
I don't want to be rude.
Insensitive.
Yes, but
No, I think that much like.
I'm putting
I mean,
myself
I don't know.
in the mindset of someone who hates.
Yeah.
How about that?
No. Eddie's not trying to say he has these viewpoints. He's just trying to say, like,
No.
people who hold prejudice against people who are have prejudice held against them based on their circumstances or their lifestyle or anything like that.
Yeah, just like people who, they look at someone else and say, wow, they're wasting their life.
Mm-hmm.
That's essentially what John Kramer does. He's like, I don't get to live, but all these other people make such bad decisions and don't enjoy their life. I'm going to show them that they need to appreciate life. How am I going to do it? By making them choose between dying in the most horrific way possible or trying to get out and wanting to live because you don't want to die in the most horrific way possible.
Yeah, and this thought just came to me. I was like, I think a more normal course of action, finding out that you're dying from cancer, would not be to go on a murder spree, but, like, I don't know, just love your wife, go on some vacations, enjoy the time you have left, not come up with a multi-year plan for torturing people.
Like, he punishes a guy who's, like, depressed and suicidal by, like, putting him in the barbed wire trap, which is fucking horrific.
Mm-hmm.
And he ends up, getting his fucking stomach cut open and his stomach acid, like, goes out on the floor and stuff.
Yuck.
John, I just think, you know, because he was, like, what, gonna take pills? Or shoot himself?
Yeah, I can't remember which it was.
But then it's like, yeah, man, people don't commit suicide by putting themselves in, like, a fucking horrific 1600s era fucking death torture trap.
Mm-hmm.
They do it in, like, quick and painless ways. Like, yeah, I think the will to live will go on when you're gonna die in, like, the most torturous way possible.
Yeah, because at that point, it's not even like, do I want to live? It's like instinct.
It's just
and
like,
your animal reptile brain
I just
kicking
don't want
in
this,
to not
man.
die.
I don't know. I kind of don't want my neck twisted slowly until I die.
Ooh.
You know?
No, thanks.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. It's just weird. And it's a movie. That's part of it. But it's just his whole premise is very warped, and easily you can poke holes in it. But we love him anyways.
Daddy J.
Why don't you tell us about Billy?
Oh, Billy, 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 Billy boy. Jigsaw is not the puppet, guys. Jigsaw is a man. The puppet's name is Billy. The Billy doll is the white face with the red spirals and the suit and the tricycle. That's Billy. He's great. He's really kind of cute if you take him out of the murderous situations he's often put in, and you take away his creepy deep voice. That's just John's voice through a voice modulator. No, but the Billy puppet, it's revealed like in the later films, like there's a reason for it, and it's John is like the worst craftsman ever because he makes it as a toy for his unborn son to play. That if your father gave you that, the trauma.
Hey son, why don't you come over here? You know I love you so much.
Love you too, Dad.
You're my only son.
I know, Dad. You tell me that all the time for some reason.
You're my legacy.
That's
and
a
I
lot
loves
of
you. And I wanted to show it by crafting you this. And then he just shows you like this fucking horror doll.
So scary.
That like you can see in its eyes, it's ready to replace you, rip your heart out and put it in its own crevice.
And also, it's on a tricycle.
Yeah, it's on a tricycle, and sometimes it's in other places. Because here's one of my favorite things about Billy the Puppet. And I wish he would have done this more. It should have been in like every single trap. Because sometimes, Billy just shows up, most of the time, just on the TV. He's like his representative. I want to play a game. But sometimes Billy is in the room that the trap is taking place. Even better yet, sometimes he's also like in a mini version of the trap that the person is in. There's one where he's in a cage when the victim is also in a cage. And he's just like hanging there and he's like, I want to play a game. You see this miniature cage that I'm in? You're in one that's similar to it. And
Difference is I'll escape alive because I'm a puppet.
Difference is I only have a child's heart in my chest, but it's not even beating. I can never be the child that I want to be. John will never love me the way he loved his unborn son.
It's the most twisted version of Pinocchio you could think of.
Yeah. But there's another one where he just like, he's hanging from a noose and he just comes like flying in and just like, hey, what's up?
Yeah, slams into the glass, scares the shit out of the poor guy.
Hey, how you doing? You see this noose? It's similar to what they're wearing. And then the lights go on and it's like, oh shit. Like he should just be in, because it's just fun. In those ones, I like to believe Kramer's like, let me hit it with a little extra.
Let me put my special sauce on this salad.
I got a few of these extra guys lying around.
I made 50 Billy dolls, all of them different sizes and slightly different proportions.
He was feeling himself on this one,
Goodness. Yeah, when Billy's involved in the trap, it's like, this is going to be a rough one.
Yeah, and also, because we see very few, how many people do we see succeed?
That would be a good stat.
One.
I think maybe, Amanda.
Yeah. That's the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah, and Hoffman.
Yeah? When?
Jill.
Oh, but that was not a jigsaw trap.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
That was a Jill trap. The point I'm trying to make is the only person I can think of who succeeds and like lives after a jigsaw trap is Amanda.
Oh, wait. No, there was remember that the woman in the pound of flesh trap, she got away without her arm?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yes, that wasn't John, though.
You know what, you're right.
We can't count it, damn it.
You know what? There's a few more where, like, if it's 1v1, one person will get out alive.
Yeah.
But the point I'm trying to make here is that Amanda, we see her succeed in the reverse bear trap. We'll talk about it. It's iconic. And then I think John, like, has little Billy puppets as, like, the video game screen that says you did it.
Yeah.
Because after she survives, the scene where Billy comes in on a tricycle comes in and he's like, congratulations, you did it. Here's the key. Get the hell out of here.
So he's also not only a puppet, but a cheerleader, too.
Get the hell out of here.
Aww.
Like, I think he has, I like to believe he set up little Billy congratulation screens.
Congratulations.
For everyone, and just like, oh, none of them got to be used because everyone fucking failed. And then it's just Billy like, oh, man.
Billy himself is disappointed.
I was really pulling for him.
Oh, boy.
I thought he had it.
Yeah, and it's funny that, like, I know that I didn't know who Jigsaw was. I just assumed it was the puppet. And I'm like, that's fucking lame. Like, it's a killer puppet. Like,
Lame. Was it Chucky? Lame.
Stupid. Just kick it. That's always the joke that Eddie makes about like puppets or kids in horror films. It's like, just drop kick their ass and it's good. So
yeah, it's fucking ridiculous.
But then I found out John is actually Jigsaw, and that, you know, that makes a lot more sense.
It's like the Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah, because it's not Jigsaw. That's Billy, the puppet.
Billy. The morality of the Saw universe is so skewed.
It is warped. Much like your Space Jam cassette tape on the
come
hot dash.
Man.
Trauma.
Yeah. I'm going to give a quick shout out on TikTok. What's her name? Jigsaw Girl?
Yes.
She does great work. She does like a whole series where she decides, you know, the victims of Jigsaw, did they deserve to die, yes or no? I need to say right now, you know, because Kayla and I talked about it. In the first one, Adam 1,000,000% did not deserve what happened to him.
Not at all.
It's just crazy. And he's the guy who ultimately gets punished by Jigsaw in the film by John Kramer because he's the last guy.
Poor thing.
Kramer looks at him and is like, essentially says, fuck you, when he says game over.
Yeah.
And what was Adam's crime?
He took photographs for a living. He had a job.
Yeah. Because the fucking, like, the cop who's trying to track down the Jigsaw killer, he's retired in disgrace. He pays Adam to just follow Dr. Gordon, who he thinks is the killer, and just, like, see what he's up to. And then for some reason, John Kramer's like, you deserve to die for doing some photo work,
yeah,
some
also
journalism
living in
work.
like the scariest apartment ever. Do you
Yeah.
remember Adam's apartment?
Yeah.
It was just like head to toe mold.
I think there were like hands coming out of the walls.
Oh, so gross.
Yeah, and that closet right there, you're going to want to leave that closed because when you open it, like the gates of Hades.
The corpses are going to fall out. And
they start to walk out, and I don't really want them in the living room. They leave a trail. You're just going to want to keep that closed.
Yikes.
As a quick side note, I think at one point Adam like looks when he's tailing Dr. Gordon, he like looks at the seedy hotel and is like disgusting. And then we see his house and it's 10 times worse.
Live? You live in like a roach infested cesspool.
Yeah, his fucking landlord is a roach. Just like
in a suit. All right, Adams, rent's due tomorrow. Don't forget. And he skitters across the floor into his office.
Yeah, up the wall and into his office and the ceiling.
Disgusting.
And yeah, Adam gets the big fuck you at the end because he just did his job. Like, what was his crime
I mean,
there?
he was just kind of mean to Mr. Gordon or Dr. Gordon.
Yeah, but when they were in the trap.
Yeah.
Like, there was nothing personal.
No.
Like, it's just like someone hiring a private eye.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, John's like, why is he investigating this? I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah, it doesn't
I don't
make
get
sense.
it.
Poor Adam.
Yeah, he didn't deserve to die. There's so many people where it's like, in the sixth one of the guys who dies, who's like collateral for the big piece of shit healthcare guy, is the janitor. And the only reason he gives, other than the fact that he works in the guy's building, which fucking sucks.
Yeah, he's just like this poor guy is probably like a, what's it called? Oh, like an independent contractor.
Yeah.
Like he's just trying to clean a building and get paid for it. And then he ends up in one of the most horrifying traps in the franchise in general.
Yeah, getting his chest crushed. And then the only reason John Kramer gives is that he smokes cigarettes. It's like, John, I think you're taking this a little too personal. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry you got cancer. That fucking sucks. Yes, cigarettes can give you cancer. That guy's just fucking living.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm sure he knows cigarettes aren't good for him.
Mm-hmm.
You kill the guy? But that's somehow equal to, like, murderers and stuff.
Yeah.
Or, like, he punishes drug users. And, I mean, I guess that's his whole thing, though. Like, why aren't you enjoying your life?
Yeah.
Being healthy as you can be.
He's also, like, super resentful of addicts because Jill works in a clinic full of addicts. And, like, it's a total drain on her.
Yeah.
So he's got a total bias against, like, anybody that's addicted to any kind of substance for multiple reasons. So he's just kind of got a vendetta against those people in general.
He's a good representation of God, as you said.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's
the Christian God.
Yeah, because he's an egomaniacal maniac who can't see his own hypocrisy. Mm-hmm. He punishes the guy in the third, again, for grieving over his son for what he deems too long. But we see later that because his own son wasn't able to be birthed, he like hates addicts because an addict was the one who caused it.
Yeah.
And like it causes this whole spiral into his depression and like
You said spiral.
ooh. He would punish Batman because he's like, why don't you get over your parents dying?
Yeah,
it's
get
like,
over
this
it,
is my
kid.
fucking trauma, man.
Yeah.
Aren't you doing the same thing?
Yeah.
Nah, mine's different.
How, John?
Because-
How is it different?
Because I want to live, I think.
Yeah, it's like, well, and it's also like a savior complex. He thinks he's doing good
Oh,
by
yeah.
hurting people.
Yeah, he calls it like his method.
Yeah.
Like, do you want to
It's
like...
called, what did he say? He said instant rehabilitation.
Yeah. No?
No, that's not what it is, actually, John. You're just traumatizing people.
Yeah, and then in the 6th one, at the beginning, the pound of flesh one, the lady cuts her arm off to survive.
Yeah.
And Hoffman comes in. He's got like a fucking hard-on in the
He's
fucking...
like, ooh, you did my trap. That's
And
so
he's like-
hot.
So, what'd you learn? Did it work? And she's like, does it look like it fucking... I lost my arm. What the fuck did I learn from this? No, it didn't work. I feel like shit now. How does that solve it?
It doesn't. It really, really does not. Because it's not how it works. That's not how rehab works. It's
No.
not an instantaneous thing. It's a lifelong thing for a lot of people. So, John, this is not going to work.
Mm-hmm. And lastly, he has disciples, his apprentices, who have their own sick fantasies and want to like be good like him. So it's just a fucking like God allegory, a Jesus allegory. If Jesus was putting dudes on like the crucifix and telling them to like fight their way off of it in
Just
order
be
to
like me, dude. I got out of it. You can too.
hey, come on, bro, it ain't nothing. You just died for 3 days, you come back.
Easy peasy.
It ain't nothing, man. Come on.
Jesus just as like a bro bully. I'm like, oh, that's not very cool.
Got the fucking tank top.
Ugh.
Back in the fucking when was Jesus alive? Year 0?
Yeah. I mean, that's AD, so.
I don't know. Back in year 0, Jesus with the fucking bro tank, just always pumping iron, pushing dudes over.
Aw. Flipping tables out the temple.
You know who my father is? You know who I am?
You're the son of Joseph.
Nah, not that piece of shit.
Oh my god.
Not my real father.
I don't know who.
He just points up. Yeah, all right?
The sky?
You better respect my father. He goes up for the choke.
We have to talk about like our favorite traps, because that's what makes Saw is the traps. The most iconic one, it's the one that started it all, it's the reverse bear trap. So, would you like me to explain the mechanics, Eddie?
Oh, yeah.
So basically what it is we all know what a bear trap is. You put pressure on the center, it snaps closed.
Also, side note.
Yeah, go
They
ahead.
fucking did this to bears?
Well, yeah.
Why?
So they wouldn't kill people?
No, bears don't just go around murdering people.
Honey, I cannot condone animal brutality. I'm just giving you the answer.
I know, but it just clicked with me. Like, these traps are horrific, and they just did this to bears?
Yeah, but also for like other animals too, like wolves. It was just for general. It's not like you can target the animal really.
No.
It's whoever
but still,
falls into it.
yeah, but it's just wild. And then what? They just kill the bear?
Yeah.
Fucking poor bear.
You get a new coat, and we feed the town.
Bear meat?
Yeah, it couldn't be that bad. I mean, they mostly eat berries and like some small animals.
Yeah. Aw. Baby bears should be called berries.
That has nothing to do with what we're talking about, but yeah.
Anyways, Go for it.
Anyway, a reverse bear trap. Basically, the mechanism works so that way there are like plates inserted into a person's mouth, and when the timer goes off, it will rip your bottom jaw off of your skull. Yikes.
Yeah.
It also looks super scary.
It looks metal as fuck.
And apparently, learned this recently, the original creator of Saw made a functioning bear trap. Good lord. He made one that worked. He'd never had anybody use it.
They just didn't actually attach it to her jaw.
Yeah.
But it was like a real trap that would actually... It was like a
It would
real
snap.
thing that would actually snap open.
That is so scary.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? The whole time you're shooting the scene, you're like, this isn't in my mouth. This isn't in my mouth. It's just like a fucking mind game. Because
Yeah.
you've seen the thing work.
But
And
then
it's
you
like,
have to act like it's in your
oh
mouth.
my
and it's just-
God.
I mean, good for making it seem real, I guess.
Or traumatizing your actors, either way. Um,
Oh, absolutely. It's iconic. They use it multiple times in the entire franchise just because it's got a good look.
I mean, it's highly movable.
It's
It's on your head. It's like a helmet. Like,
instantly recognizable.
yeah.
Another one that just sticks with you. The first film that I saw was Saw 3.
You saw it?
I saw Saw 3. In that one, which, again, going back to, like, did he deserve it or not? The main guy, his son was killed by, like, a drunk driver?
Yes.
Was he drunk? Yes?
I think he was drunk, yeah.
Yeah, but it's a black guy. I'd be remiss if I didn't bring this point up because it always kind of bothered me. The only black man in the film gets, like, the worst trap put on him, and I'm like, I don't know if you had to do it like that. But anyways, he gets put into a trap where his arms and legs and his neck are put on like these twisting pendulums. What would you call it? Twisting?
So I would call it like a twisting crucifix.
Yeah.
So all of
Jesus
his
Christ.
bringing him back. All of his limbs are encased in twisting cages
And they just
on a timer.
slowly start twisting. He has to like get a key that's like behind a shotgun to get him out. And this guy fucking sucks. He is so slow to react to everything. He waits like until this guy's two legs and one of his arms is starting to break before he even thinks about helping. This is a horrific trap. He slowly gets his legs and arms and ultimately his neck twisted 360 degrees, breaking slowly, dying slowly.
Watching the flesh, like, it's a really good effect. It's fucking gross.
Yeah.
Like, watching the flesh twist around, like, these broken bones and blood, and it's yucky.
I get it. Murdering a child behind the wheel because you were being reckless and driving drunk is really bad. It does not justify dying in this manner. So even though and it's like, a mistake, right? I don't know. Different people have different levels of what's forgivable and whatnot.
Yeah. And it's obviously like you're going to have a different bias if it's your child, so.
I don't think he deserves to be fucking tortured to death like that because that's fucking horrific. And here's another thing. In Saw 6, I think, they do a flashback retcon of Hoffman putting this man in the trap. And he has him in a wheelbarrow and he just dumps him out on the floor. And John Kramer's there and he's like, that's a human. I'm like, motherfucker, you're about to put him through.
That's a human being.
Yeah, you're about to put him in the most horrific trap. Now you want to act like you care about this guy? No, you don't get to be like, hey, treat him with respect before we brutally murder him, all right? Like you a good guy.
You're a hypocrite, John. Don't ever act like you're not.
He's a good guy.
He kind of is.
I don't know. But yeah, that trap is one of my favorite ones because it's just like, ugh, this is rough.
Yeah, that one's really bad. The one that gets me maybe the worst because I literally can't watch it. It's the compacting wall, like the sequence in Star Wars with the trash compactor where the walls just close in on you. What's the name of the cap? The Strom. Poor Strom gets squished like a fucking grape.
It's rough.
Disgusting to watch. The compound fracture in his forearm.
Yeah, and it's funny because we see compound fractures all the time in sports, and then you see it in this film, and then for some reason, you see all this horrific stuff happen. And Kayla's able to watch all of it, but one compound fracture, and it's like, oh, that's too much.
Because, I don't know. I feel like we've all kind of felt pressure against our body. Imagining that on a full scale, every part of you is being crushed.
I mean, it's horrific. That's a terrible way to die.
Yeah, because you feel all of it until the very end.
Yeah.
And his head pops like a cherry.
Oh, he becomes like a little pancake.
No, he becomes like roadkill.
Yeah, he's a rectangle pancake.
Oh, no.
The world's biggest pancake.
Ugh.
Another one from the third one is the Rotten Pigs one, where a guy is strapped to the bottom of a tank.
Oh, wasn't he a judge?
Yeah, he was a judge who gave the killer of this guy's son a slap on the wrist essentially. But yeah, he's put on the bottom of a vat, he's strapped to it, he can't lift his neck or anything. Slowly rotten pigs get blended and the juice goes in, so he starts to slowly drown on rotten pig juice.
Can you imagine the smell?
And this one, let me complain again.
Yeah, go ahead.
All the guy had to do, which I get it, it's your dead son. I don't know. I don't know how many times I'm going to be like, whatever. I guess I'm being like John Kramer, like, get over it. All he had to do to save this judge was just like burn like 5 teddy bears that his son had.
No, there was like the one special pig, right?
It's a man's life, dude. And all you gotta do is like
memories
get
and
rid of some
stuffed animals
mementos.
are forever.
Yeah, I don't know.
This man's life ends now.
And I mean, he saves this guy, but he does it at like the fucking. If you think about life as a clock, he does it at like 11:59. At midnight, this man was about to die. You know, like it's just come on, dog. Yeah. You gotta act faster, dude. There's people's lives on the line.
Yeah, it was not good.
We'll go to Spiral. There's a trap where a man gets his fingers ripped off. Fucking brutal.
Yeah, I always wondered how he got the thread in between the joints.
Like a Chinese finger trap.
Yeah, I don't know.
But with metal.
Ugh. I'm like pulling on my finger right now. Doesn't feel good.
Yeah, it's a rough way to go. The final kill in Spiral, the final trap is pretty good because it's like not only drains Samuel L. Jackson's blood, but also like is a commentary on police shooting first and asking questions later, and like being really quick to shoot black people, and it's just like mwah,
delicious. You're hitting all the points.
You
good
did
job.
good, William.
Good job,
You
Chris
did
Rock.
good. So that's fantastic. Obviously, the original room trap is great. It's iconic. They come back to that room like in every movie. The merry-go-round trap in Saw 6 is memorable because it fucking sucks.
Yeah, mentally, it's the worst one for the victims for sure.
It's like not even really a trap either.
No, it's just torture.
It's just like, all right, who do you want to save and who do you not want to? And then like just, yeah, it's like 4 people are guaranteed to die. Who designed this, John? What happened to like being able to...
It was John. John designed it.
Yeah, he did. You're just killing people.
Yep.
Because what choice did they have to live? They didn't have fate in their hands at all.
Also, like, even if the insurance guy were to like learn his lesson, how would this make up for the lives lost? It wouldn't.
It doesn't.
It doesn't, John.
I never killed anyone.
Okay, well, you killed at least 8 people in that one. So
I never killed anyone. Lastly, let's talk about some fucking unwinnable traps.
Boo.
Because there's a few. I would argue that the very first trap we see, where Adam wakes up in a bathtub, and when he wakes up, because he's underwater, naturally anyone's instinct is to like jerk around and try and get out of the water. He does that, and as he does that, the key immediately goes down the drain because it's like right next to the drain.
Yeah.
That was fucking unwinnable. There's no way. No person would like wake up underwater and immediately be like, I have to plug the drain.
Well, and they attach like a mini flashlight to the key.
Yeah.
So there's like an inkling of like, oh, well, maybe he could have found it. Homie, he was underwater.
And is it
unconscious?
Is it just like bad RNG? Where he, like Kramer like put it near his head and then it just like happened to go near the bottom?
Yeah, just floated
and Kramer's
down.
like,
damn it.
my bad.
And that's why he dies in the end. Because it's Adam's fault the key went down the drain, not John's.
Sorry about that one.
Oh, man.
I should have checked the curvature of the bathtub.
The curvature.
Yeah, and at the end, John Kramer says the key was in the bathtub. And then Adam's like, I never saw this key.
Yeah,
you know, you could see it in his eyes that he's like, I didn't even know that was a thing. So that one's unwinnable.
Yeah.
I mean, Amanda, her whole thing is that she just puts people in unwinnable traps because she's just a murderer.
Yeah.
Tell us about Hoffman.
I love to hate Hoffman. I also hate that I love Hoffman.
The Hoffman.
His first trap was just pure revenge. It was not fueled by any sorts of like rehabilitation because he straps the murderer of his sister to a pendulum in order to escape the pendulum that will inevitably slice him in half. He has to crush his hands.
Yeah.
And he does.
Yeah.
And he wins. And the pendulum just proceeds to slice him open slowly and strewn his innards across the room. All while Hoffman just gets his rocks off through people.
Hoffman's just looking at like, God damn, I'm rock hard right now.
Oh my God. This is not going to bring your sister back, but
I didn't
okay.
know this was going to happen. I would argue. I'm doing a lot of arguing in this one.
You are very contentious right now.
I mean, seeing as we see very few people survive especially the ones where there's only one person in them.
Yeah.
I would argue most of the traps are unwinnable to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
Again, John, what are we doing here, guy? What lessons are being learned? You never killed anyone, but you also didn't help anyone. Really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. What do you think about it?
Yeah, because even when you win, you lose.
Yeah.
The only person that won and did not lose was Amanda, because she just developed a whole other addiction, which was to John Kramer.
Daddy J.
Daddy J.
Gosh, she wanted him, huh?
Yeah, and Jill did not like that.
Why do you have this little harlot?
Yeah, who's this little slut in the
pushing
back?
you around in this
wheelchair? I'm your wife. What is this?
I
Yeah.
love that. Like, she gives a knowing look to John, like, why do you have this young woman helping you? And John's just like, whatever. It's like, moving on.
I don't love her. I just use her.
Moving on.
Yeah, moving along. Every trap is just like the worst version of a Minute to Win It.
God, Minute to Win It was dope, wasn't it?
Oh, I loved the tissue one.
Fucking...
We had to pull all the tissues out of the box as fast as possible. You looked fucking insane.
How was that even like... Did anyone lose that?
Oh, yeah. Some of them were
Really?
hard.
No, but like the tissues one.
Oh,
I feel like anyone
probably.
could do that.
I don't know. I like the butt shake one. I used to do that. I did it at a party once where you like have a tissue box and you like tape it to your butt and then you put ping pong balls in it.
Yeah.
And you have to shake the ping pong balls out as fast as you can.
Oh my lord, dude.
Or the Oreo on the forehead that you have to like.
Oh yeah.
You gotta squish it into your mouth and then eat it first and then you win.
Minute to Win It was something. They should bring that back.
It's good, hearty fun.
People would like train for it. That's like made for TikTok.
Oh, I love TikTok.
It's like Jigsaw level traps in Minute to Win It. Guy Fieri didn't come up with the things, but I'm gonna give him credit for it.
Oh my God, he was the host, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I forgot.
He's just sitting there eating a burrito. You got a minute? Oh shit.
Put that on a flip flop.
What?
He says that.
Put that on a flip flop?
You could put that on a flip flop. He said that once in like an episode and like stuck. He's basically saying like it's so good you could eat it off a shoe and it would be just as good.
Don't tell me about your weird kinks. He's just sitting there deep throating a burrito, just like, you got a minute to win it. Oh my God, the sauce on this burrito?
He's a fantastic man, and I will support him
He's
unless
amazing.
something bad comes out about him in the future. In that case, I don't mean anything I just said.
I love you getting ahead of things.
Yeah,
it's fantastic.
We can't trust any public figures anymore.
It's just fucking...
We never could, but now we definitely can.
Someone has to have, and it hasn't happened. If it hasn't happened, someone please edit Guy Fieri onto Jigsaw's body.
Wait, Kramer or Billy?
Both.
Oh no!
I want
right
to play a
next to each
game,
other.
and it's just a guy in like the Minute to Win It ring.
Oh my God, that's funny. Maybe I'll try to edit that for the podcast.
That would be fun.
I'll do my best. Maybe I won't.
If there's one thing that Saw can be counted on to do, it is retconning.
Can you define what retconning is for our audience if they're not familiar with the term?
For all you losers out there who
Okay, well, let's not do that here.
who don't live on the internet or know the background terminology for like story plots and movie plots and shit, retconning is retroactively...
Continuity?
Yes, retroactive continuity.
There we go.
Look at the scrub describing something he doesn't even know. Anyways.
He's a true professor of the arts,
retroactive
people.
continuity. I'm a hypocrite just like John Kramer.
Mm-hmm.
Is when you go back and you change the continuity of your story, and that's what Saw does 24/7. Let me give you an example.
Please do.
We've gone through 3 films. We have John Kramer. We show that he has an apprentice in Amanda. She's like helping him after the first one. Secretly, they work together very deliberately in the third one. Everyone dies. In the fourth one, John Kramer's dead body gives a tape recorder to a Detective Hoffman. He plays it. He's supposed to play a game. Guess what? Hoffman's actually been working with Kramer since the beginning. And he like knew Amanda, and he was the one who like helped Kramer set up the trap in the second one. And it's just like, we've seen this guy for 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
You're telling me he was there the whole time?
Oh, yeah.
And then you're like, well, this is a lot to swallow, but I mean, I guess. And then the franchise does that about 3 or 4 more times, and you're like, all right, man. I mean,
okay, Saw. I get it.
You can't
we
just
know
keep
nothing.
changing
you know everything.
things. you know, it's just like heavy twist after heavy twist constantly.
I feel like I'm in the twisted crucifix trap with all these swerves and twists.
Yeah, and it's just like, I mean, another example, Dr. Gordon at the end of Saw 7, he's like revealed to be the ultimate apprentice, and he's been working with Jigsaw since like halfway through the first one, when he like, or a quarter of the, what the fuck, I don't know percentages, since near the end of the first one, where he like crawls out and he survives, and then he's like, you almost killed me, but yeah, I'm downs because this is dope.
Mm-hmm. I hate my wife.
Yeah, and he like helped put a key in someone's eye because he's a surgeon.
Yep.
And then in the 8th one, we see that he had another original apprentice who we only see in that one because the 8th one's a prequel. And like, where's this guy? Where did he go? You can't keep doing this, man.
He went international. He's now in like Venezuela doing
Jigsaw
this to other
UK.
people. Oh, that's fun too.
And the whole franchise, nothing is told linearly.
No, nothing is linear. Nothing makes sense until it makes sense, and then you're like, well, I guess I'm the dumbass for believing that, I don't know, watching a movie would mean that I was watching it in order, but right. I guess I wasn't. And I guess that all of these events took place like 10 years ago.
Every film in the Saw franchise is just like, here's 10 clips completely out of order. You have to put them in order. Good luck.
No, they help you put it in order at the very
end.
Yeah,
at the end.
That's what the pieces are.
You know what?
Aw. I think that works, right?
Maybe the puzzle was the friends we made along the way.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's not what I said. I was saying we had to put the pieces together.
Yo.
There you go.
He was doing it for us?
I solved it, guys. I'm the genius. James Wan, move to the side.
Just Billy falls to the ceiling. God. Congratulations.
Yay, I did it. Thanks, Billy.
You did it.
He gives me a high five and a lollipop.
He's just like swinging from the ceiling on a little parachute.
On a harness?
He's
oh,
just
that
like,
too.
I kind of wish this didn't get stuck in the ceiling.
Oh, I can help you, Billy.
Can you please get me down?
Of course.
I can't move my little legs.
No, I want a Billy puppet. So cute.
He's kind of cute.
We already have an evil Vince McMahon. Might as well have a Billy.
Aw, little Vince and Billy.
A couple made in heaven or hell. Yeah.
The last thing I will say about this is I will commend them for being able to connect everything. And I know retconning is like seen as kind of hacky.
I like it.
But I will commend them for at least it makes sense.
Sometimes.
The way that they do it. Because it's like, yeah, Hoffman's behind it the whole time, I guess. You can believe it. They make it fit. And I will commend them for the most part. Like, they get all the actors back when they need them.
Yeah.
Even if it's just for, like Donnie Wahlberg to die for, like, the last 5 minutes of the movie.
Yeah.
In Saw 4. It's just like, okay, good for you to get Donnie back, you know? Mm-hmm. Could have just used, like, it would have been so weird if it was just a different actor.
Yeah, that would have been
That's
very
Donnie
confusing.
Wahlberg right there.
Well, that may have been part of their contract. Is like, okay, if you sign into Saw, we may pull you into the project for like 2 days to do a shoot, but that's part of being in the Saw franchise, is being able to be there to continue your plot if you are for sure not dead. So
probably,
yeah, I would think so.
I'm just gonna go right into it. John's wife sucks.
Jill Tuck? No, more like Jill Suck. She's the worst. People also call her Jill Saw. That's a fucking lame name, but it's fine. She's not a badass.
No, she's just like fucking lame.
She's just like a lady with great boobs.
She was bapping.
Oh, she's got a great body. But
John Kramer's just like, my God.
She's also got great hair, too.
Does she?
Yeah, it's like really curly. And
fantastic.
Anyway, yeah.
What does she do?
Nothing. She really does nothing.
Not a whole lot.
she treats like, she traps Hoffman, which I guess
Barely.
is cool. Barely. She's also just kind of shady.
She just walks around with a confused look on her face.
Yeah, and a key around her neck.
And then...
That's shady.
Yeah.
Anybody with a key around their neck, it's like, what the hell are you... What? You got a
hiding?
little treasure box in your closet at home? What is this?
What are you hiding?
Apparently tapes of your dead husband telling you to go kill some people.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen anyone wear a key around their neck.
Oh, I knew somebody in middle school, and I was like, what is that key to? She's like, it's my house key.
What were they up to?
I was like, oh. I mean, I guess you always know you have it on you, but...
Yeah, I suppose.
It's also called, like, a fucking key ring, my guy.
Have you ever seen one of these? She's like, what the fuck is that?
It's a
Holy shit,
keychain.
wait a minute.
This is a lanyard.
My mother told me these didn't exist.
This is a carabiner.
You better watch your microaggressions right
As
there.
I look at my Mexican boyfriend.
Yeah, you open your eyes wide when you said it.
Carabiner! No, you know what that is. You know what those are.
Yeah, it's
The
a weird
things they,
word.
like, use in,
Mountain climbing.
Sure.
I'm climbing montañas.
Yeah. Yeah, I hate Jill. She can fucking die.
And guess what she does?
Oh, yeah, she does.
She tries to get one over on Hoffman. He survives and immediately like kills her within like the first 5 minutes of the next movie.
Thank God.
It's like, good job being jobbed out, Jill. You fucking suck.
Job out, Jill.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of Hoffman, he's the fucking goat.
Honestly.
This man comes in the fourth one, and then the next three are like all about him and focus on him.
Mm-hmm.
Guy's a fucking just insane fighter.
He reminds me of, like, the Terminator.
He's a fucking fighter.
He's just, like, there, and he's unstoppable. And
Yeah.
even though all the shit he's doing is fucked up, you're, like, on his side. Cause,
Yeah,
like,
you're, like, instantly,
damn,
like-
he is so clever, and he's, like, getting it over. He's getting it over
Oh,
off all these cops.
He's getting over naturally with the crowd, too.
Honestly.
Just
Woo,
like,
he-
big pop. Ooh, he's the heel you love to hate.
Mm-hmm. He's truly the Stone Cold Steve Austin
Oh, gonna
of
get
this
hell
franchise.
yeah. Yeah, he's
Hell
fucking
yeah.
dope. His origin story is just like his sister, that's his only family in the world. He loves her. She gets murdered by her boyfriend, and as Kayla said, puts the boyfriend in a trap that's unwinnable, and then he's just like confronted by Jigsaw, who's just like looks at him and is like, your work sucks. That blade was dull. Why don't you work with me? And Hoffman's like, all right.
Yep.
I know I'm a cop, but this sounds dope.
Ah, murdering for money? Oh, wait, I actually already do that.
I did get
Murdering for volunteer work? Ooh.
Get him.
ACAB. This is an ACAB podcast. It's about to
about
get
to.
even more ACAB in like 10 minutes.
God, that was so slick.
Gang, gang.
You fucking hit the cops with a chair on that one, just out of nowhere. Just,
You know, we started talking about Stone Cold, and I had to get my shots in.
Lord.
You know?
Fantastic.
Mhm.
But yeah, he's so down. He said, I was bricked up watching this man get murdered. Guess I want to do this.
Mm-hmm.
He's just such a committed guy, and he is able to just overpower and outthink everyone around him, despite being like the most obvious guy in the room.
The scene where they're like decoding his voice on the voice box, and the like, I don't know, the Asian audio tech lady, she's just like making magic happen.
She's
to
just
find
hitting,
his
she's
voice.
just hitting random keys.
Yeah, it's absolute bullshit.
She's just like typing in like, this is weird. This
We've
is
almost
weird.
got it. We've almost got it. She says that like 3 times. or
Yeah,
something.
she's like just moving the mouse around like in circles. Like, what are you
It's
actually doing
absolute
right
bullshit.
now?
But then what's Perez, like Agent Perez, she's
Yeah.
like obviously on to Hoffman, and he's just like, oh, interesting.
Yeah, in this whole
I
movie,
definitely didn't do any of that.
they're like, Strom was the killer that's fucking weird, and Perez, who was Strom's partner, who was supposed to be dead. Shock, she's not. Wow, what a shock from Saw. She is there. She's automatically confused about what Hoffman's up to, and in every single scene where Hoffman is with the cops, and they say like, oh, we got a lead on this, Hoffman he's just like, huh.
Looking guilty as fuck.
You said you had a lead? That's interesting. Meanwhile, everyone else is like fist pumping, like, fuck yeah, we're gonna get him. And he's just like, are you sure you got a lead? Oh, okay.
Hoffman, you killed all these people, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
And then he busts out his gun and murders everyone in the room.
Yeah, it's just fucking
and then
hilarious.
lights the room on fire.
Yeah,
in a police precinct, and nobody catches him.
I was losing my mind. I was like, I'm pretty sure
Somebody would see him
I'm pretty
running
sure
out,
there's
covered
a
in blood.
camera.
Yeah, there's a camera in that room for sure.
Yeah, it's insane. Every time they tell him like, hey, we got another victim, Hoffman's like,
Who's that?
I didn't expect that.
That's weird.
I did it.
Oops, you're all dead.
Uh-oh. Oops. All victims.
Yeah, meanwhile, these detectives are just detectiving so hard. The fucking and he wants the coroner dead as soon as possible.
Oh,
because
yeah.
the coroner's like, of course I can tell the difference between a serrated knife and a scalpel, you fucking moron.
Yeah, and
this is my job. Of
And you
course
can
I
see
know the
Hoffman
difference.
just like reaching towards his neck as they're
fucking
saying,
kill
they're like,
this guy.
Hoffman, what are you doing? I'm just giving him a back
Just
rub.
he looks tense.
Just giving him a back rub, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm giving him a back rub right here.
And it's just because Hoffman is shit and dumb.
What the fuck you mean knives are different?
Ugh.
It's literally
It's
like
it's my job to be able to tell.
like a smooth blade versus a serrated blade, and Hoffman's like, huh, I never noticed that knives were different.
Yep. He's like, I thought knives were only for stabbing people and cutting out puzzle pieces. I mean, for cutting my
Note
steak
to
at dinner
self,
time.
Change knife. What did you say, Hoffman?
Nothing.
This is weird.
Yeah, this is odd.
A puzzle piece.
How could Strom have done this? What an asshole.
How could Hoffman have done this? I mean
Strom.
What'd you say? Nothing?
Nothing.
And they just believe him every second of it. Charisma checks through the fucking wazoo.
Yeah.
That's two things put in one. It doesn't matter. Hoffman's a fighter. He doesn't go down quickly.
No.
He only dies because he gets like ganged up on by Wesley and a couple other pig goons.
Ooh, pigoons. I prefer crab rangoons, but that's fine.
Ooh, fantastic.
Speaking of getting ganged up on by traps in a moral sense is very inconsistent
There we go.
in this film.
Saved it.
I couldn't segue off of that. Are you
Get
kidding
it.
me?
Get
I
it.
tried my best. It didn't make sense. It's fine.
I think you saved it.
Thank you. So, like we said, the morality of Saw universe is loose at best.
Spotty.
Yeah, and same goes with the themes of the traps. Typically, Jigsaw will capture people and torture them based off of their quote-unquote transgressions or sins, whatever you want to call it. That kind of doesn't stay true throughout the whole franchise.
No, I just like to picture he does that like dad thing, like, oh, so you smoked a cigarette, huh? Well, inside this box, you'll find a full pack of cigarettes.
You're gonna smoke all of them
You're gonna
right
smoke
now.
every single one of them. Wow. Wait, hold on, slow down. Holy shit. Mike, okay. Oh, you only have 2 left? Wait a minute. Okay, have you learned your lesson?
I'm now addicted to nicotine, Dad.
God,
Did this really work out?
Wow, you look dope. Give me one of those. At first, it's just like a pretty cool scene in one room. And then he just gets more and more elaborate.
Mm-hmm. His reasoning for putting people in traps is just, it's very loose for a lot of them. Hoffman likes teamwork, right?
Yeah. In Saw 5, the theme was teamwork. These dunces fucking immediately, even though Hoffman pretty much says, like, you have to work together because all of them are selfish. And he says, like, don't do what you normally do and you can make it out of this. And then they're immediately like, I'm gonna do what I normally do.
Fuck all of you, I'm getting out.
And then in the end, it turns out none of them had to die, and they could have all lived. They also, like, killed the smartest guy in, like, Trap 2 because they're idiots.
Yeah.
So that was cool.
Yeah. I think that's one of my favorite traps just from, like, a psychological standpoint because it's just, like, you actually do learn a lesson by the end.
Yeah.
It's like the lesson is driven home.
Right.
Because both of them practically die.
Yeah, a little woozy.
Because they were selfish.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a lesson that they can learn from this is like the power of teamwork and setting aside your own personal vendettas against a person in order to get out of a situation. But from the jump, a lot of them were just like, I fucking don't trust any of you and I'm going to live.
It's funny because we were talking about Spiral. We'll get to it here in a minute. But, like, in Spiral, the traps kind of have hints, and you have to, like, kind of think about something for most of them. But that's not really the case in the main Saw franchise, except for this one, where it's like, here's a hint. You don't have to die. Think about it for a second. And then they don't.
Yep. That one guy is just like, fuck all of you. I'm getting out of here.
Yeah. And then 6 is versus the healthcare system. So it's all like, oh, in the healthcare system, you say that people with diseases have a less chance to survive. So I guess we just won't help them. And then Jigsaw kind of shows them that, like, that's not really the case if you just actually care about people.
Yeah.
Why don't you confront that? And then the healthcare guy does. And he does, like, kind of learn the lesson by the end.
But then he fucking gets injected with acid.
Roderick rules.
Roderick rules.
Fucking loaded diaper just gets his ass. It's funny because it's got to be a fucking, like, nod, right? in the sixth one that the health company is called Umbrella Health.
We're bringing it back to Resident Evil, baby.
It's all connected.
It's all connected.
But in Spiral, we're taking on the cops, the justice system. In 3, the theme was mourning and forgiving those involved with your child's murder. In 4, it was like a cop not being able to not step in and just let things happen, because in the end, like, everyone dies because he just couldn't.
He couldn't help himself.
Yeah, he couldn't not enter a room when everything and everyone was saying, like, don't come in here. He had to go in.
And then fucking Donnie Wahlberg got squished.
2 seconds left, something like that.
Super sad.
And then Donnie got squished like a fucking Wahlberg.
Oh no, are they smash burgers there?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Why would you keep secrets when you're in a jigsaw trap?
Yeah, literally everybody is about to die. You may as well just lay it all out
Who
there.
cares if they know what you did?
Yeah,
you know?
I know I wouldn't. Not at all.
Yeah. So in Saw 6, we're against the healthcare system.
Yeah, it's not good. This guy is basically responsible for setting a lot of this stuff that John does into motion, because John is like seeking medical treatment overseas in like Sweden or something. The guy was like, yeah, that's too fucking expensive and you're gonna die anyway, so no, fuck you, John. He's like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Are you kidding? And it's actually very funny.
Is
because
it?
They point out, no, John points out that the fish in the tank of this guy's office are piranha.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, that's a little on the nose, isn't it?
Isn't that very funny, though, the way that he did it? Like,
Yeah.
they were talking, and then he just stands up and walks over, and he's like, piranha.
Yeah, piranha.
And then just looks at him and, like, doesn't say anything else.
Nope. He's just like, I know what you are.
He's like, ooh,
You're
fish.
a predator
Yeah.
who seeks out weak people to exploit them.
Yeah, and John, he's so charming when he's
Love
not
him.
Jigsaw.
I know, when he's not murdering people actively, it's like, I'd love to get coffee with this guy.
Because it's just like,
Maybe play a round of golf or something?
Yeah,
I don't know what that's like.
When he shows
Because I've never
William,
been invited, but golf could be fun.
when he shows William the study, and he's like, 30% of people do good, and he thinks I'd be a good candidate. This could work. I could get my cancer treated. And then the guy's just like, I'm not fucking doing that. 30% is pretty low. Dude, this is the guy's life. I think a 5% chance is better than a 0% chance.
Yeah.
And it's just, John has so many lines in this one that kind of resonate today.
Oh, yeah.
It's just, there's another guy who, his family ultimately decides the fate of the doctor, and they choose to kill him because the healthcare guy, whatever.
Yeah.
The kid's father, the wife's husband, he goes to him and is like, I need help with this. I need coverage. And now you guys aren't covering me because I have this disease. Like, I'm
I've
going to
been
die.
with you for 10 years and then the guy was like, you had oral surgery like 15 years ago. That's a pre-existing condition.
Yeah, we can't cover that.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, and then the guy's like, you signed my death certificate. Like, I'm going to die now because I can't get health care.
And then he did die.
Yeah. So John is just saying,
your algorithm.
What you're doing is deciding the fate of people's lives. You're deciding who lives and who dies.
Yeah.
Like, you need to realize that.
Just like how I am going to decide who lives and who dies.
I want to play a game.
John.
Yeah, but he, like, one of the feature kills in it, he makes this guy choose who lives, a young guy who has, like, no loved ones somehow. He's just, like, a loner. But he's young.
Some people would say orphan, but,
I don't know. What did he say? Did he say he was an orphan?
He has no living family.
Yeah, he just, okay. Yeah. I didn't know how he said it.
I think it's no living family.
It's choose between a young loser or like an old lady who has a family, and he says like, well, in the algorithm you would just kill the old lady because the young kid,
she has a less likely chance of survival.
So obviously it's like, you're a piece of shit. And then the healthcare guy's like, we don't do business like this. This is not how we make decisions. Yeah, it is, bud.
It basically is.
It's exactly what you do. You just tell like old people or sick people, hey, fuck you. You don't deserve to live. Guess God wanted you dead. See you later.
Yeah, because that makes a lot of sense. Like, ooh, we're only going to provide care to people who don't need it. And if you do need it, fuck you. You deserve to die and be sick and
That's how it
unhappy.
Works. Yeah, and then John Kramer hits us with another line.
Who should live and who will live are two separate things.
Mm-hmm. It's the will to live. He's always on theme.
He's all about the will.
He's always on brand.
Mm-hmm.
And the last thing I'll say is he also brings up, like, overseas people pay doctors
When they're healthy.
Yeah, when they're healthy, and then they don't pay them when they're sick, because in their time of need, like, the doctors are there to help them. We do it backwards here in America. And you're
Yes,
just
John.
like,
Yes.
2021. Burn it down, dog.
Let's start anew.
Yeah.
John Kramer, 2024.
So again, yeah, Kramer, he's the fucking hero we need right now.
Honestly.
And the one we deserve.
It's finally time.
It's finally time
Let's
to transition.
talk about Spiral.
Transition from being against the healthcare system to fucking taking on the cops.
Fuck them.
And the justice system.
ACAB, baby.
And I mean, we kind of have always been taking on the cops because there's cops in every single Saw movie.
Yeah.
And a lot of them get fucking killed.
Oh, yeah.
Or are, like, directly put into traps to get killed and all that. But
this one just hit, it just hit different.
This time, Chris Rock is at the helm, and he's like, we're taking on police brutality.
He said, this is Saw, but make it black. From the jump.
We're gonna
straight
put
into hip-hop.
Hip-hop in it. 21 Savage going to be rapping over the theme. And he said, corruption, police brutality, fucking, the whole not snitching culture of cops. We're going to take it all on. And man, oh man, Kayla, you got a great idea at first. Tell us about this cop, what he does, and what they don't do.
Oh, boy. So, like, Spiral opens with this, like, cop. It's the 4th of July. He's obviously off duty. He's, like, in a nice linen suit, a nice hat, just enjoying the scenery. And then he sees a guy, like, steal a woman's purse, and he's like, I gotta be a cop. God damn it. And so he, like, ends up chasing this guy down through an insane amount of, like, chaos. And it just made me think, like, how often, like, cops in movies are going above and beyond the line of duty, but, like, cops in real life literally tried as hard as they can to do nothing. Like, if a guy is literally stalking you, they'll be like, oh, actually, that's technically not illegal, and you should probably take it as a compliment.
Like, yeah, look at you. Look at that haircut of yours. You're looking a little overweight. Why don't you just take it as a compliment, Maybe a guy likes you. You've never experienced that before, right? You should enjoy that.
I'm literally being harassed. You're telling me you can do nothing?
I literally have, like, photographic proof and phone logs and text messages and Facebook DMs and all this shit.
Yeah, well, until he shows up at your house and
touches
you.
Until the blade is in your stomach, we might show up.
Yeah.
Maybe
20 minutes later.
20? I don't know about that. I'll give you, like, 4 hours later.
Oh, my God. That's very late.
Yeah, it's just funny, like, it's, again, just the propaganda thing.
Yeah.
It's just pure propaganda that cops in media are portrayed as, like, I have to step in. I have to help. How many stories you could go on TikTok, Twitter, and see today, how many stories where they're like, we were being harassed by these people. We called the cops, and they said, well, there's nothing we can do to help you. Or, a lot of times, especially people of color or black people, they will call the cops about, like, someone trying to break in or whatever, and then, like, 6 hours later they maybe show up. It's like, and then people are always like, well, if someone tries to break in your house, a certain kind of people, you know what I mean, will say,
as he looks at me.
I didn't look at you.
I know.
A certain kind of people will say, well, you hate the cops until you need the cops. Dude, they don't even show up to help.
Nope.
So I'm on my own anyways,
Yep.
But again, if we talk about hypocrisy, there it is. Propaganda has you drinking the fucking Flavor Aid, being like, cops are great, they always step in to help. No, they don't. And then this is just, again, another portrayal. And it's funny because this guy's a piece of shit, and we see as much because the feature kill is a rough one.
Yeah, he, the guy that was chasing down the dude who stole the purse, he ends up being put on a ladder in a subway tunnel. He's suspended by his tongue. Yeah, so he has 2 nails or something driven through his tongue, and he has to jump off the ladder in order to free himself, but he'll lose his tongue. And homie makes the wrong choice, which is wait to do anything.
Yeah.
And then he gets fucking hit by a train.
He explodes.
It's disgusting. And his tongue is just dangling like the most grotesque chandelier from the ceiling of the fucking tunnel. It's rough.
It's wild. What a rough day at work.
He wasn't even at work.
No, the
the
subway
guy
driver.
in the.
I
You're talking about the cop.
hit a guy and he fucking
Yeah.
exploded, and now I'm not gonna be able to sleep for the rest of my
Poor
life.
guy driving the subway. Just saw a man explode.
The pig mask is back,
Oink,
and
oink.
now it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny because, again, I don't believe they ever explain why they had pig masks in the first one, other than
It's just freaky.
yeah, he like uses pigs in a lot of things, which I don't know if we're just supposed to pick up like pigs are slaughtered or something. I don't know.
Maybe it's like an extension of like, because you know how we use pigs for animal testing?
Yeah.
Maybe it's like seeing them more as like test subjects.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Instead of actual people.
Right, but in
The
this one,
dehumanization, I don't know.
yeah, but in Spiral, it's like, oh, he's taking on the police. He's
Oink,
saying
oink.
that, you know, they're pigs, that classic thing. So the pig is coming after you. The Billy doll is replaced with a pig doll, like in a
It's like a
police
big marionette.
uniform. Yeah, which is very nice. It's very cute.
It's ugly but cute.
It's written by Chris Rock, and it definitely brings in like that Chris Rock humor right off the bat. You know, it breathes new life into the franchise, I feel.
Oh yeah, easily.
Chris Rock, Samuel L., you know, we get a lot more black people in this. Already, you know, the hip-hop music. And it's just Chris Rock doing Chris Rock humor, you know, talking about Forrest Gump and like, why isn't there a sequel?
Yeah.
And talking about, you know, doing, what was the line about Tuesdays?
300 Tuesdays doesn't make up for 3 Saturday nights.
Yeah.
Basically, he's just telling this guy, your wife's going to cheat on you and your marriage is in shambles.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah, he does like a joke like, women cheat, you know, I didn't know Pilates was a real thing, or like Pilates is fake. That's just like an excuse for them to cheat and stuff. It's just like, yeah, Chris Rock is Chris Rock, and it's fun. I like Chris Rock.
It
and
works
his
well
humor.
with his character.
Oh yeah,
I
because
think the
he's
character
jaded.
is really good. Ezekiel, he's great.
And Zeke, I mean, he really is great. Because what's the myth?
The myth.
That's right, I said myth. That there's good cops out there. Zeke is actually a good cop.
Because he actually holds people accountable.
He's one of the good ones.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of the good ones. Because he is a cop who turns in a corrupt cop.
Yep.
He says, this guy sucks. He doesn't deserve to be a cop. I'm going to turn him in, and I'm going to testify against him, and he gets this guy thrown in jail.
Good.
And I'm like, fuck yes.
Absolutely.
But guess what? Because he did that, he's like ostracized within the cops because they're all like, well, he's a snitch.
He's a fucking rat.
He can't be trusted. It's like, guys, isn't this what everyone says? That's why no one believes this shit. Because anytime like a good cop does a good thing, all the other cops are like,
he broke the code.
yeah, one of us. You're supposed to be able to murder indiscriminately and be okay with it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
That's what a real cop does.
So he's actually a good cop, which was fucking dope, you know?
Yeah. It was like, he's doing everything right. He's just getting fucked over for some goddamn reason.
Yeah, he almost dies.
Oh, yeah.
Because his fucking idiot, like, corrupt cop
Dad.
partners and his
father.
dad, just like, he calls for help like 3 times, and they're just like, fuck him. And then he immediately gets shot, and then they're like, ah, shit. What did you think was going to happen? But yeah, they do a really good job of making you hate these cops. Every single one of them deserves it.
Oh, absolutely.
You know? Every single one of them.
You're definitely on the killer's side the whole time.
In the other Saw movies, you're just like, I don't know about this. Does he deserve it? Does she deserve it? In this one, you're like, every one of them deserves it.
Oh, you have this coming.
Yeah.
You've got last school.
Like, there's a guy, Fitch, piece
That
of shit
fucking
cop.
asshole.
He's like the #1 guy who hates Zeke for turning in the corrupt cop, other than the corrupt cop himself. He fucking shoots an innocent guy just because he flips him off. Like,
Yeah.
He's one of these guys, and you know you've seen him. One of these cops who's just like is on a power trip and is like, if you disrespect me, I will beat the shit out of you because I'm a cop and you have to respect me.
Mm-hmm.
He murders a man because he disrespects him.
Insane. And actively knowing it was on his fucking dash cam.
Yeah.
Like there was footage of the whole thing.
Yeah, he
Caught on
didn't care.
tape.
Because once you get that power trip, you're just like, I'm above the law.
Mm-hmm.
Because what are they going to do? Convict me? No. Bullshit.
Absolutely.
2 Fitches I will say one good thing about him. Unlike most people in saw traps, he gets read the fucking rules of the trap and immediately tries to survive. He immediately just says, I'm going to live. I'm going to do this. He's the one who gets his fingers pulled off slowly. Otherwise, he gets electrocuted.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
He fucking dies.
He don't make it.
No, because he took like a 10, maybe like a 5-second break.
Yeah. So in Spiral, the margins for surviving these traps are very slim.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Fitch literally committed from the jump, I'm going to get my fingers ripped off, but I'm going to live. And then, the pain was too much. He screams for like 5 seconds. Too late, buddy. Dead.
Yeah, the margin of error is very narrow for all of these.
Yeah, so the Jigsaw copycat here is pretty dope.
I love the swerve. They got me on this one.
Tell me.
So it's the whole thing with Ezekiel is he's like a lone wolf guy. Like, he obviously isn't trusted by anybody, so he just prefers to work alone. So of course at the beginning the conflict is he gets stuck with a partner. And spoiler alert, his partner is the Jigsaw copycat and has been planning this since apparently he was 12 years old.
Yeah, it's fucking dope.
It's so good. His name's William, and he's fantastic. Yeah. He's very likable.
Oh, yeah, he's so charming.
I know. The charisma, those eyebrows.
And he's so calm when he's, like, revealing everything.
Mm-hmm. Because he's justified in the things that he's saying.
Yeah, again, you're, like, on his side. You're like, fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, go for it.
Oh, yeah.
Because when he was a kid, and I love when they do the big reveal, and, like, every line that he said in the movie, it's like...
makes sense
It all makes sense. Because he, when he was a kid, which he gives the fucking line. Sorry, let me say this real quick. Because Chris Rock was like, like, you're disloyal. You're not loyal to me. What the fuck? And he's like, what? I've been loyal to you since the day we met. Mm-hmm. And it was like way back when he was a kid. He's hiding in the closet, and his father, who was a witness to like a crime, was going to testify against the cop. And be like, he said this man's been harassing this neighborhood for too long. I'll testify. And then a corrupt cop murders him. Yeah. And says that he pulled a gun on him. Chris Rock comes up and he's like, what? The witness pulled a gun on you? That doesn't make sense. He looks at the dead body. He looks in the closet. And a young William is there, scared shitless. And Chris Rock just puts his finger over his mouth and tells him to be quiet. And right there, William just made up his mind, like, I'm going to get revenge against the cops. Mm-hmm.
It's like a fucking Batman story.
Yeah.
Doesn't it feel like it came out of like a DC comic?
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's so good. Oh, it's like...
It's fucking sick.
So good.
It's like the Punisher.
I don't know that storyline at all, but yes, I'll agree with you.
Well, yeah, he's like a vigilante,
Sure.
But he like does his justice against people who are wronging others.
Well, there you go.
And he, so he just works his whole life to become a police officer. He, sees all the corruption and just starts targeting the people who screwed him over and are screwing people over. And it's just like, we can reform the whole system, Zeke. If we work together, you just got to prove you're loyal to me and all that. It's fucking dope. He strings up Samuel L. Jackson on puppet strings, similar to the pig puppet. And as
a little on the nose. I love it.
Fantastic. I don't know. I love it. Is it obvious?
I really like it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't think it was truly obvious until... at the very end where the arm lifts, the pig puppet lifted the gun, and then he makes his arm lift too in the puppet trap. It's very good. Also, that's fucking brutal. To lose almost all of your blood. I think you would have died regardless. Because even if you've only got like a few ounces of blood in your body, you're done.
Yeah, I mean, some people give, a pint, and they're like,
you're like,
I can't walk, man. This man lost, half of his blood.
Oh, probably more than that.
Yeah.
It looked insane. It was a lot of blood.
But I don't know. I could just talk about the last kill right now because, as I think I already said, he strings up Samuel L. Jackson on, wires. He kind of looks like the marionette.
Yeah.
And he dressed him up like the chief of police, which he was. The SWAT team comes in. He, swats. He fucking swats the area. They come in. They don't listen to Samuel L. trying to tell them not to come in. As soon as they, break through a wire, Samuel gets lifted up, and then, what looks like a shotgun comes out of, the wristband he had.
Yeah.
And then he's forced to, lift it up as if he's going to shoot the police, the SWAT team, so they open fire on him and murder him because William said, the killer, he said like minutes before, cops shoot first and ask questions later. Plus, again, he's a black man. He's the fucking chief of police, but there's many stories where like off-duty police officers will be harassed by the police because they're black.
Yep.
They murder this man. Chris Rock watches his father get murdered in front of him, and then William gets the biggest like fucking FU ever because Chris Rock's like watching like no, and he like turns and sees William get on the elevator and like it's closing, and he like tries to tell the SWAT team like that he's there.
He's over there.
Yeah, and William just looks at him and just puts the finger up over his mouth and just says, just be quiet. And it's just like, oh,
So
fucking
good.
sick, dude.
I wanna
Get
watch it
away,
again.
man.
I wanna
Let me
watch
see
it again.
Spiral 2.
It's so good.
I fucking love it. I think
loved
it's
that
sick.
film.
I don't know. And again, it's on the nose, but it's fucking sick.
Yeah, and it doesn't feel cheesy. It feels like earned.
Yeah, it feels like, oh, gotcha.
It's like fucking
Gotcha.
Fuck you.
Mm-hmm. And it sucks because he's like teaching Zeke a lesson, right?
Yeah.
Like you can't trust these people.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking crazy.
I love it. It's fantastic. I'm so happy that they were able to revamp it and make it anew because I feel like for a while Saw was just kind of a joke.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, are you gonna go see Saw? One really awesome thing that came out of Saw that we haven't mentioned, but we'll mention here at the tail end since we were talking about blood, is that Saw actually brought about a lot of blood donations.
Oh yeah.
Which was really awesome because what would they do? They would like the week or the few days before the film would arrive, debut in theaters, they would hold like blood drives. And if you donated blood, you would get a free ticket to go see the show. So it's like, oh man, that's sick.
Good stuff.
That's good. It's on brand. It's helping people, which is awesome. So it's just a fun little tidbit.
And we would be remiss if we did not just bring up that, yes, they mentioned Jigsaw multiple times in the film.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're like, it's a Jigsaw copycat. We see a picture of John Kramer.
You mean
Which
Tobin
is-
Bell?
Yes. Which
The
is
angel I love and
Daddy
know.
J.
Daddy J.
Which is fucking cool. I love shit like that. And it's funny that Chris Rock, because if you've been listening for the last few minutes, you know that we've talked about just how many cops are killed in the original Saw franchise.
Mm-hmm.
And in this film, Chris Rock says, nah, Jigsaw didn't target cops, buddy. Yes, he did.
He definitely did target cops.
Yeah, he definitely did.
He may have not targeted a precinct,
Yeah.
but he targeted individual cops
He-
pretty frequently.
He murdered a cop in the first one, tried to murder a cop in the first one. Donnie Wahlberg was a cop. He was killed. The fucking guy in the fourth one was a cop. He was
Hoffman
killed.
is a cop.
Hoffman is like FBI guy, so cop, killed. Strom, cop, just like so many fucking cops and like detectives are killed. Come on now, Chris Rock. But I get it.
He's not as familiar with the cases.
He just didn't target the cops directly.
Yeah.
But someone had to teach him a lesson. So William's gonna do it. I would love to see more Saws, more from the book of Saw.
Yeah.
Where would you like to see it go next?
Maybe the next one would just be like taking down a pedophile ring. That would be cool. Because that's something that's coming up
it'd
into
be
like the social commentary recently.
It would have to be like reforming the government.
Yeah.
Like
It
attacking,
would all be like government officials. And,
politicians.
like,
Yeah.
But all that shit would get unearthed and like
Oh, absolutely.
maybe it would be like a team of Jigsaw
Apprentice.
copycats. Yeah, apprentices. Yeah, maybe they're all like young, kind of like William.
Ooh.
They're all like 20 somethings.
They're gonna take the future into their own hands.
Exactly. Overthrow the government.
They're tired of it.
Absolutely.
That'd be sick.
I'm here for the Saw revolution, baby.
From the book of Saw.
Love it.
I would love to see it.
I'd love to do it. I mean, I didn't say that. Or what?
Hey, now you better chill out. These are jokes, people.
I can barely like stand the sight of my own finger bleeding from a paper cut. You think I got the guts to do anything like
think
this?
I got the
Hell
gusto.
no. Hell no. These are all the jokes. It's a joke. Everything you heard right now was a joke.
Never good to hear a joke played in court. Never goes over well. Anyways.
It's time for us to DTR, aka define the relationship. If Saw were a relationship to me, it would be like that one friend that I think everyone has, that just loves to talk big game but can never back it up.
Aw.
Like they are overly confident and borderline ridiculous when it comes to the things they believe about themselves. Like, you know who I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
I'm in middle school and I've had sex 50 times already.
Oh, really? Huh. Interesting. Because as far as I know, the only woman you know is your mother.
Nah. All my ladies go to other schools.
Oh, that's
You
convenient.
don't understand.
Jesus
I banged them
Christ.
all at once.
Uh-huh, sure.
I went for hours.
Anyway,
Why you talk like that?
But this friend is, and just like John Kramer, this friend tends to take things a bit too far. Like always pushes the joke a little past the envelope, and it's like, okay, that's enough of that. But overall, they're a good time, and they're always there when you need them. They're reliable, and SAW is welcome to any party that I'm throwing. And who knows? Maybe we'll even play a game together.
Nice. Nice.
What about you, Eddie? What's your relationship with SAW?
Well, for me, after watching all the films back to back and watching Spiral in theaters, it was the first movie we saw in theaters. It's not post-pandemic, but like
mid-demic?
in like that 3-week sweet spot where the pandemic we was like, we out of this,
the
baby.
End of May, and we're like, oh hell yeah.
We survived.
And then Delta came in with an uppercut.
Felt good, and then I got fucking uppercutted. Anyways, watching it in theaters was dope. We were buzzing, driving back, watching
Spiral.
a select few for this podcast episode again. I gotta say, Saw gets a lot of unwarranted flack. I will also say some of it is warranted, don't get me wrong. It's so twisty, the films are just an edgelord's wet dream, and the erratic camera cuts can be a bit much, but that's all why we fucking love it. I truly love just how ridiculous it gets and how many reveals of apprentices there are because, like, come on, man. There's absolutely no way that all this is happening. There's no way this is going off without a hitch. I'd say, though, as we have said before, these really aren't gore porn to me. I know some of them get a little, into the kills, but most of the kills, especially early, aren't really shown in detail at all. To me, these are some of the most fun watches because you should just sit down and, say, let's see some dumb shit and enjoy it. Plus, John Kramer made a lot of good points.
Thank you, Tobin.
And then William and Spiral, you made some good points. Spiral, I think, is a great addition to the franchise and one of my favorites out of all of them. I really hope they make more books of Saw. Like I said, before watching all the films and really falling for this franchise, my relationship was borderline non-existent. Now, though, I can truly say I love this franchise. I love it for what it is and how it doesn't try to be anything else. You know when you find that one person who, loves you for you?
Aww.
That's me and Saw. I love Saw because it is what it is. I could watch these, multiple times every year. And I hopefully, get to watch newer films just so I can fall in love with the franchise more and more. Because, as we have said many times on this podcast, we love and I love movies that are fun. And these are some of the most fun movies you'll ever watch.
I agree. Well, I think it's time for us to say goodbye, Eddie.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Easy.
Goodbye. Not right now, but in a second we'll say goodbye. But first we gotta say thank you.
Yes, thank you everyone for listening. If you liked what you heard, please follow us, download the podcast, and spread the word. Tell your loved ones.
Tell your mailman. Tell your local police chief.
Yeah, tell your corrupt politicians.
They might not like this podcast.
Tell your tell your corrupt healthcare workers that you can find Sho-Dependent on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts. We should be everywhere. You can follow the podcast itself on Twitter and Instagram at Sho-Dependent Pod. That is SHO Dependent Pod. If you want to follow myself, Eddie, I go by the name Victor V. Sweet on Twitter, on Twitch, playing a lot of fun stuff, talking a lot of fun things. Kayla, if they want to find you on the internets, where can you be found?
You can find me in the seediest motel possible, just sitting in what used to be a mattress, but is now just a collection of springs and some fabric, and I'll be looking up at the ceiling, just thinking, why?
What?
But if you want to find me on the internet, you can find me at Twitter at DJ Vivitch. And that's it.
All right. Well,
What are you, a detective? You better not be.
What's with the third degree here?
Disgusting. Get away from me. I plead the fifth.
Well, now that we have enjoyed Saw, it's time for you to save the date. And we'll give you a little preview about our next episode and what you can expect from the conclusion of spooky season here on Sho-Dependent.
It's already almost over.
I know it's sad.
I'm really sad, actually. But next time on Sho-Dependent, we will take a turn from the absurd to the magical. We'll uproot some religious trauma, don some accents, get scared, and hail Satan as we discuss Robert Eggers' 2015 film, The Vivitch. Or, as most people call it, The Witch.
Nah, it's The Vivitch. And hey, John Kramer taught us a lot of lessons. But his most important lesson is this. Most people are so ungrateful to be alive. But not you. Not anymore.